Here we go with me as always for game numero 5. Karen Grace, Burlington soccer legend, gymnastics queen, and third year in a row top 10 in the province. Feeling good. The demons are starting to call.
I just realized it's pretty weird. We're not in a jersey.
We're not in a jersey. It's a Marvel night, and so as with all things, there's demons in the kitchen. As with all things, on a Marvel night, Kara and I will be at the global premiere for Thunderbolts tonight. Shout out, look for our review on that. We may probably end up streaming the game in the back on a very dark mode to be able to watch it while we're watching the movie. But those demons, little winks, they came out in full force the other night. And how do you feel going into this game tonight? How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Okay, I do too.
Just fine.
I
Not
do
good,
too.
but I feel fine.
Do you have any concerns that we're not pulling this out of the fire tonight?
I have faith. I have many friends who have been putting a lot of negative energy.
Screw the negative energy. We don't need the negative energy.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we can do it. If we come off strong, I think we're done.
Okay, so I feel like tonight, this is a de facto Game 7. Because, bad things happen to us in Game 7s. So I kind of feel like we really need to win this one tonight. And it's got to be... It's good. Listen, it's not going to...
Game 6.
Game 6.
You said Game 5.
I did say Game 5, didn't I? Okay, well, that was because, we're on take 2 here. It was the first take didn't go so well.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need to pull it out of the fire tonight. I need to see... I got to have Stolars come up big tonight.
Yeah.
And listen, he hasn't been the reason we've lost, but there's been a little Freddie Anderson to his game.
Don't say that.
No, hear me out though.
That's a little crazy.
No, but just hear me out though, where he's making these great saves, and then he's letting the softie go in. You know what I mean?
No.
Remember Freddie used to be like that? That was very Freddie back in the day.
But, you can't really blame him for last game.
No, listen. The
first two, he just got a...
deflection, and then the empty nets don't count.
Yeah.
And listen, you can't win games when you don't score goals. So, let's talk about this.
Matthews?
Okay, let's talk about Austin for a second. The Savior in game 5, 6, and 7 in his career, I think, has 2 goals. In his last 15 games, he's got 2 goals. Marner in games 5, 6, and 7 has never scored.
Why has our top scorers been the most random people?
Listen, Simone Benoit. Who loves Simone Benoit more than we do? Johnny T's played great.
Which is also shocking.
He's had a pretty good year. This has been a bounce back year for Tavares. If we're being honest.
In the playoffs.
Well, in the playoffs too, yeah, fair enough. Willie Stiles has been a little quiet. Usually we can count on him in the playoffs. But I've noticed he's going back to doing the drive-bys. With the little stick wave.
Same thing with Marner. He's been making too many sweet mistakes. He's tried to deke around people and it just never works.
Or the little backhand pass. Remember coming out of the blue line the last game, he threw it back behind his back, and Matthews on that giveaway right at the end of the game there. You know what? And we talked about this when we were watching the game. How many times did you see Nyes or somebody come out from the corner and there was no one in front of them, and instead of driving the net with the puck and creating some chaos, we're kicking it back out. Guys, Don Cherry, shoot the puck. How many times do we say that?
Real. Shoot
the puck. Okay, so let's think about our winners and goal scorers tonight. We both feel good though? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do her. Oh, you smoked me tonight. You were like Mitch Marner. You brought your A game tonight. I feel like that's a good thing. So let's make the call.
I'm gonna go 4-3 Leafs. I'm gonna go with Max Domi.
Wow. Oh my God. If this is not crazy town. Okay.
I don't think I've ever taken him.
Maximus Domi for the winner. Okay, listen, he's been useless outside of one overtime spectacular moment. So, listen, if Max is going to come up to play tonight, I got no problem with it. I'm going to go off the board too. I'm going to say Steven Lorentz is going to get the winner tonight. Lorentz has played great, man. But I'm gonna say I like it a 2-1 game.
Yikes!
I think it's going to be really close. I think. Remember in the beginning of the series, I said, beware of Linus Ullmark because he could steal. He's that good a goalie. And then everybody laughed at me after game 1, right? And said, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, Linus Ullmark has decided to show up. I think it's going to be a close game tonight. I want to say a special shout out to everybody who's watched us for a long time. I really, really hoped you watched the New Jersey Devils the other night blow that third period lead, a 3-goal lead in the second period with 5 minutes. Like, loved it. And is Sheldon making it to the second round this year? I don't think so. Surprise. So anyways, I had to get that in because, it wouldn't be a real coach's corner if I didn't get a Sheldon jab in. So listen, I feel good tonight. We have not scored a power play goal. We're 0 for 30.
Okay, so let's not say that.
So tonight, let's have a power play goal. Okay? And I thought, being tonight, it's a big game. And if you are what you are, a superstar, Matthews, are you a superstar? Show up. Yeah. Marner, are you a superstar? Show up. Nylander, show up. Morgan, Riley, show up. But we're keeping it positive. I think they're all going to show up tonight. I think they're all going to be superstars. I think the Leafs take Ottawa tonight. The Leafs win the series 4-2. We enjoy a fantastic Marvel movie. And as always, let's have a series winning. Go Leafs, go.